All right, we should be good to go. Anyways, so it's been a little bit since we were able to stream Madden. And you know, Jesus, sorry guys for the technical difficulties. I'm getting a crazy echo. It's been a while since we've been able to stream Madden, and it's also been a while since I've been able to mod Madden. So I am going to be updating my mods, and we will get into a game. But I just updated the game, so naturally got to update the mods too. So we'll take a look and see some of the new stuff that's in the Discord, and it should be a lot of fun. EM9, what is good? I love football. What's up? What's up? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this pulled up on my second monitor here, but giving me difficulty. I love football. Can you do a whole video about Madden unlocked gear? Yeah, I think that should be coming Tuesday. That's the plan, at least. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'll just have to run it like this. What's up, Shady? You've got the greatest quarterback in the NFL as your thumbnail. Love it. Yeah, man, their new jerseys are pretty sick, man. They got a nice little lineup this year. Got the rivalry jersey, got the red helmets. So Bills are going to be balling. Huge matchup this week. Against the actual greatest quarterback in the NFL, if I do say so myself, but it'll be fun, man. Hopefully, you know, we'll get a good answer to, you know, the direction of those teams this year. That's going to be a lot of fun, because I do think that'll be a preview of your Super Bowl representative in this game. Not whoever wins it, but those are my pick. That's my pick for the Super Bowl this year. It's going to be Bills or Ravens. But you know, the Ravens seem to have a little bit of that. I don't know how to word it. It's like kind of like that Cowboys luck, where it's like what can go wrong does go wrong type of a situation. So I'm not a gambler either way, but if I was, I would not be one of those guys to put any money on the Ravens like for the whole year. But you also say sometimes, right, a team like that, they are who they are until they aren't, if that makes sense. So what are your thoughts on EA Sports not investing in college basketball? That is an incredible sentence. Man, yeah, listen, I wasn't in the negotiation room while that was happening, and I don't think anybody here was, but anybody that knows me knows I'm a big proponent of EA, and I hope that they get college basketball, but it doesn't look like they're going to, obviously. But I just hope EA brings back basketball, if that makes sense. So that's you know, it is what it is. I hope that that's something that we see in the future. But what are my thoughts on it? I don't know what goes into it. You wish it would have happened. You hate to see 2K get that. That's not something I want to see, especially when 2K says that they're bringing it out as DLC. It's unfortunate for the gaming community that have to put up with that, especially when you consider the product that 2K just put out with 2K26, if that makes sense. So, all right, I'm going to come through. I just want to delete a lot of this stuff. So let's hop in the Discord. And take a look at some of this. There's an Atlanta Falcons rebrand. I am going to download that, just not at the moment. College football should have mods and be on PC. Yeah, man. I listen, I'm not gonna lie. That was something I spoke on earlier. College football, I think college football is the best football game out right now. That's my personal opinion. So the mods, I just wish I could play it on PC. That's, you know what I mean? I can play it. I just, you know, it's not like it's unplayable, but it's just like, you know, but I don't know what goes into that. I don't know. I mean, I do know what goes into it, but I just think that game is better. So I you know, you were hoping we would get 26. Just gotta hope we get 27. Okay, so the mod I was actually looking at the most, and this is going to be probably the one that I download, is this. It's called like a smaller shoulder pads mod, but if you guys notice, we actually already had a smaller shoulder pads mod, but this one is crazy. It's got obviously smaller shoulder pads, but it's got like a he's got like a bulky version for Jalen Hurts in there, which is really cool. Because, you know, the other one, it just didn't look right, if that makes sense. It just, you know, on players like Jalen. And then he's got the hoodie, like the hoodie pocket for like people like Devontae Smith and Joe Burrow, apparently. So I definitely am going to check that out. So let's go ahead and get this. I just have so many of the same mod that I'm just trying to kind of clean my list up. So the smaller pads mods are made by a couple different people. So let's just kind of get rid of those. I got 3 of them, so we're going to delete all 3 and get the new ones in here. I don't know if one is better than the other, but we're about to find out. This was called Auto Version 4. I got to remember that so that people are like, what is that mod? I know. Okay, Auto Version 4. Okay, cool. Purchase beautiful. Oh man, I don't know about all that, but see the college basketball team's choice 2K over EA Sports because money and fame, or EA Sports quality and college basketball teams fame and money. It's one of those things, right? I mean, I just you know, I had heard there was some conversations about exclusivity. I think EA was trying to go exclusive with it. So that might have something to do with why that wasn't picked. You know, I know how people will look into that. Like, just, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that's how I would have went about it if I was EA. I think if I was EA, I would have wanted to get back into the basketball realm no matter what it took, if that makes sense. That's how I look at it. Looks like we got a new version of Unlocked. Is that accurate? Oh, as of today. So 0.95. 0.95. There's a bunch of changes here. Undershirts, quarter sleeves, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and make sure we get that. And these mods are actually saving on my other screen, so you can't see that, but yeah, I don't know what goes into some of these decisions when you see them made, right? It's like, why would you even take that out in the first place? Chris, you're talking about the sliders for the arms and the legs and all that. Like why? What is like? Why take that out of the game? Like, so you know what I mean? That can be tough. Stuff like that. I don't get it. Okay, let's delete these two. All right, so we got unlocked. Now, I was reading on the Discord, I think someone was saying that the all the time above the knee mod is no longer compatible with unlocked, which is like the worst thing in the world. So that sucks. So I don't know if that mod is going to be updated. I don't know if that'll be possible in the future, but I was reading someone say that, which is really, I got to tell you, as someone that doesn't like editing rosters, it's extremely annoying. I did see this blackout uniform for the Seahawks. I really like that, so I'm definitely going to download that. Get some new drip for the Seahawks. Always love to see that. Oh, so you're telling me the sliders to edit the body models is still in college football? I did not know that. That's really interesting. Right? You would think if it was in college football, it would still be in Madden, right? Do I have any jersey mods? I saw the helmet and shoulder pad mod, but the helmet size threw you off. Yep. Agreed. Where is that at? Because that mod also has the, I think it's this one, the above the knee joint in it. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. All right, well, actually, all right, real quick, because someone said that they weren't compatible. I just gonna turn everything off. I just want to see that first, real quick. What happens if you turn them both on at the same time? Like, does it not work, or? Oh wait, that's the. All right, so let's do that. Let's look at that first. That's not gonna lie, it's kind of a big deal. We'll give that a second to load. I gotta grab my controller. All right, yeah, and I just want to see real quick what happens if we load these games, if we load these mods together. I also saw console players are getting some new equipment that should have already been in the game. I'm not even sure if the equipment guru wants to do his job. Yeah, I mean, the console players have been just whining all year, if I'm being honest with you, uh between college football and Madden. I have no idea what just happened. My screen just went black. Looks like you guys still have a picture. What the heck just happened? Sorry, guys, just a second. I don't know what happened. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, I want to get some presentation mods in here too. But my bad, I literally don't know what just happened. I just lost my picture. Hold up, guys. Give me a sec. Ugh. All right. Well, I don't know why that happened, but I am back. Yeah, anyways, so who's the dude in the chat? Dude's name is Chris. I thought I mean I just I'm just gonna be honest. The whole thing about, you know, it's just lame to me. Like the equipment guru has clearly made it clear, right? Like what he wants to do. All of the devs talked about probably 2 years ago how they wanted to redo the position terminology, right? That was one of our biggest wants. But you know, anyone that goes in and has a job, you have to do what your job tells you to do, right? So that's all that is. You know, we know, obviously, from a simulation perspective, we're not always the highest on the totem pole, if that makes sense. So I just think, you know, taking it out on individual devs and talking about like, oh, do they really want to do their job? That's always been lame to me. Like, you know, I mean, it's somebody's livelihood. So that's never been what I was about. Even like in my 2K video, the video I dropped the other day, I'm like, listen, I know Dazar, he's got a job to do. He's got to do his job. I just, even though I don't agree with the direction of a company, I'm not going to sit here and say one dev doesn't want to do his job. I just never really been a fan of that type of thinking. But uh J. Rue, you said, do they have the cropped jersey mod? Yeah, it looks like it's in there, man. We about to check that out right now. I just wanna, I mean, I know they just said it don't work with unlock, but it looked like it worked to me. So I'm finna keep using this mod. I don't know. All right, so next up, we're gonna take a look at these shoulder pads, and then we're gonna take a look at some of this unlock stuff. Looks like the Stadium experience got an update with some Jumbotrons. I'm gonna get that too. His A. Holbert's thread, it has no pictures in it, so I can never know like what he's done, if that makes sense. So maybe I'll take some pictures and maybe I'll send it to him. I don't know if he wants them. Stadium experience mod. I'm gonna remove that for now. I don't know where I had that in the load order. I probably should have looked before I deleted it. Usually have my jersey mods pretty high at the top. What do you think about Addery at our cornerback 2 spot? That dude is trash. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And again, I'm not trying to come at nobody for their livelihood. I don't really ever want to see that dude play football again. I was shocked that one person could negatively impact a game that much, but the team's got a plan. They got to know what they're going to do. They thought we didn't need Rodgers. They thought we didn't need Slay. So we don't have Rodgers and we don't have Slay. But you got 5 or 6 guys on the roster that seemingly can't play. I'm like, you could have cut all of those dudes just to keep one of those guys. Then you sign the edge rusher today for like $9 million. I'm like, I forgot the guy's name. I think he was on what was he on, the Browns? Why can't I remember his name? The edge rusher. I forgot where he was. I thought he was on the Browns at some point. But they signed him for like $9 million. I'm like, you just signed an edge rusher when we got, I'm not saying we have a lot of depth there, but we have some depth. I know we lost Sweat, but you've got, looks like you, Zadarius Smith, exactly. I remember him on Detroit. I don't know. So we'll see. We got to see if that actually works out. All right, so it looks like I got a CBS presentation, and there's a Fox presentation as well, and there's an ESPN. So we got to see, like, do you have to pick one, or do they replace? That's kind of my question here. I got to kind of look into, there's a Monday night ESPN by the Kai Keith, shout out. So let's get this. I guess my question is can you have all of these on at the same time? Because it looks like it only replaces one of the scoreboards. So maybe we can have them all on, but I'm not 100% sure. USC legend Adderey Jackson. Is he a legend? This even has the little watermark in the top corner too. That's tough, isn't it? Well, Bennett looked better in preseason, which is alarming to me because and everybody gets beat. Freaking Quinyon got beat. So I don't know. And if you haven't heard me on the stream before, my argument, it's not throwing shade, but it's just my logic. If Cooper DeJean is who everybody says he is, I don't understand why he can't play the second corner. When you're going to sit here and I think they had CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb is going to do this to a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, but CeeDee Lamb had I think he had 72 yards in the first quarter of the game before he decided to rub hot butter all over his gloves. I think when they went into that rain delay, a lot of people were mad it was in the rain delay. You guys know me. I live, a couple, like 15 or so minutes from the stadium. It was lightning. Like it wasn't storming, but it was lightning a lot. So anybody that's ever played football or been around the sport, they're going to stop the game when that happens. I know a lot of people were mad about it, but that just kind of comes with it. If that makes sense. Why did Jalen Carter spit on Dak? Do you want next week's lottery numbers? What type of question is that? I'm not in that dude's head. Somebody told him to do that. But I would assume if I had to use my brain, probably because Dak spit at him first. Common sense. Don't spit at people you don't get spit on. It's common sense. Don't nobody tell him to do that. I don't condone that, but you ask a question, I'm gonna give you an answer. But yeah, you got to be smarter than that. Simply put, people are going to provoke you. When the number one knock on you is that you can't control yourself, people are going to do what they can to try to get you off your freaking game. You know what I mean? And they got him this time. He's got to be better. Hope he's better. But it's just like, who knows? Cooper won't play cornerback 2 till he gets more experience, even though I think he's still good. He just started playing defensive back 2-3 years ago with no slot experience. Yeah, man, I that's fair. That's fair. We getting torn up out here, bro. I hope I mean, you know what I mean? I hope we're good, if that makes sense. It's kind of tough to see, but at the same time, you got to admit, you can't have a super team like everybody says we got. You can't have every position perfect. So cornerback 2 is going to be a weakness, but we got to remember the Eagles won a Super Bowl with, who was it? Ronald Darby, and I think it was Jalen Mills at corner. So you don't need super duper star corners, especially if you're getting to the quarterback. But when you're not getting to the quarterback, or you're against a really good quarterback, things can look a little dicey. And I think we saw that, if that makes sense. I'll move these up just a little bit. Looking in my folder. Yeah, the only thing I'm trying to figure out is, can we have these presentation mods all active at the same time? And I just don't know. I'm gonna download this too. Looks like, yeah, it looks like the one I have is outdated. Yeah. I listen, I mean, I prefer I don't know. Some people like big names. I get that. I actually, because remember, people were trying to say, are the Eagles going to sign Simmons, that safety? I understood when you don't sign Simmons. Some people wanted us to bring in Gilmore. Some people wanted us to bring in Asante Samuel Jr., who I think is actually dealing with an injury of some sort. I like, you know what I mean? So I understand you got to save money somewhere. Right? They're saying Reed Blankenship is up for a contract. I get it. I get it. But boy, was that tough to see. All right, as far as presentation mods go, guys, I think we're straight. We got ESPN, we got CBS, and we got Fox. I just don't know if these mods conflict or not. The other mod that I wanted to download, there was an update to the tattoo mod, so let's get that as well. We got our gameplay mod. I think other than that, we should be good to go. Where do we got that in our mod list? Not going to use any camera mod. The reason I'm not going to use a camera mod is just a lot of people are kind of, I guess, mixed on the camera mods. So, you know, some people like them, some people don't, and that's perfectly okay. Clean this up just a little bit because I wanted to take a different look at some of those anyway. Tattoo mod makes the game have an endless loop after you finish a game. What? Denzel Ward would be, for the Eagles, would be crazy, but I don't know if they can pay him. You know what I mean? Is anybody, Darius, is anybody in the Discord aware of that, or that's not ideal? Wait, I don't know which one is which. Is that the right one? What the heck? Ah, maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, there's only one link. Okay, I guess it went from 1.1 to 1.0. My bad, didn't mean to do that. I don't remember which one I had a higher priority, the player likeness or the tattoo mod. Dang, Quentin, bro, they won that game by 74 points or something like that. It was 70 to nothing going into the fourth. Okay, Darius. Yeah, I got you. Good to know. Yeah, that's really annoying. But I still think it's worth it if that makes sense. Mike, you were asking, can you play AFC games on the CBS mod and NFC games on the Fox mod? I doubt it. Maybe that's something you could do once the franchise tool comes out, but I don't think you can do anything like that just yet. Oh, sorry guys. One other mod. My bad. One other mod that I wanted to grab while we're in here. Oh, what's this? This looks cool. Eagles uniform pack. That's dope. Oh, he brought back the Eagles 40s throwback. That's tough, low key. You gotta get that. He says, as of now, these are standalone mods that won't work with each other, but there's only one. So, okay. And my bad, this was not the mod that I was talking about that I wanted to download. The other one that I was looking at, I don't know if you guys saw this in the Discord. This joint. I really like what he's got going on here. He added Josh Allen's hair. So that's pretty tough. I know that functionality was in Unlocked before, but it doesn't look like we have that this year. So he's got a bunch of different faces and stuff like that. So for now, I'll just grab the Josh Allen, but I'm going to grab... why not grab all three? Why not? Looks like they got Jalen Ramsey. They got Josh Allen. Give him some longer hairstyles. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Darius, that's good to know. Yeah, that's annoying, dude. I saw the Oregon State. I saw that score as well. I said, I don't know much about those teams. The only thing I know about those teams, right? I know Oregon's got super dope uniforms in college football 26. And Oregon State has the literal best playbook in the game in college football 26. So those are two schools I'm very familiar with just for those reasons alone. So that's pretty funny. I don't know where these should go in terms of load order. Yo, Power UG, what's up, man? A new Josh Allen face scan is very needed. Yeah, agreed. That's why when I saw it, man, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And I hope obviously that's some functionality that can come to the core game as well. But all right, I think we got everything we need. Oh, did we do? Yep, we got the stadium experience. Yep. Now I'm okay, now Wii Master also has a joint as well. 2017 Real Broadcast Music. Thursday Night Football. CBS or NBC. Do we get this as well? I guess we will find out by trial and error if all of these mods work together. I feel like they don't, but this is why we test, right? All right, so we got... Maybe I should just test one at a time, actually. I don't know if it turns all of the games into this stuff or... All right, anyways, I'm going into the locker room. I want to see what the new stuff is they added with Unlocked. Then I'm gonna load into a game and see what's up with the new gameplay mod. From the last time I've updated Unlocked, there's a ton of new stuff in there, so I gotta see what's up. Specifically, I'm looking at the sleeves. Dude's legs are black. He's got the hair. That's pretty dope. I wonder, oh, well, I guess if his legs are covered, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think that. This dude's got a suit. That's crazy. Darius, she said you use the real music by WeMaster and the network presentation together, and it works hand in hand nicely. All right, but I grabbed. So I'm asking, do you use all three of these mods at the same time? Because remember last year you had to switch between them, but I just wasn't sure. Because one of them only said Monday night, so I just wasn't sure if they would work together. That's what I was trying to see, but Okay, there's actually a lot of different options at this point. Oh, there it is. The hoodie joint. Got this dude in a sweater. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different options, but that's the one. Okay. It's called Franchise Jersey. This is the one that's got the the what you call it? The hoodie on it. Okay. Okay, yeah, Darius, yeah, we're gonna find out, bro, if this crap works. Skylar, you said, yo, just asking for help if you know. I'm attempting to update mod manager and my game crashes immediately from EA. I've tried everything. SOS. You're just trying to update the game? Like, don't you just update that through the EA app? What do you mean? Oh, that's cool. That's new. Oh, wait a minute. That's interesting. Notice some of the sleeves are like different lengths. Okay. It's kind of tough how you can see the wrist. I think this one's new. Yeah, actually that's kind of what I'm confused about, because you would think that sleeve would go tough with the joint, but it's in the same slot, so you can't really use it, right? Um yeah, so Skylar, you know, the advice that I normally give with, especially like when you're running into errors and stuff like that, I would probably start over, you know what I mean? Like just get your game back to default. And you know, just start from the beginning. Because I don't know why these errors happen for some people and they don't happen for me. You know what I mean? So I don't really know why the error happens. I can tell you I don't have any errors. Um, and you know, that's kind of like been, you know, one of the things that it's the half sleeve. Okay. And that's, you know, like kind of, you know, one of the things that, you know, I've been trying to say, especially like with some of the tutorials I've made. Sometimes people can go through it, you know, exactly as I did, and they run into an issue that I didn't run into. And it's like, all right, well, what now? You know what I mean? There's a lot of options here, fam. My goodness. Let's see. Yeah, this is a new shooter joint. It's got it in white as well. I'm skipping some of them because there's some I just want to see some that a lot of these are, are default. This is the new. This is definitely new. The multi bands. I haven't seen that before. Charger's arm sleeve. Okay. So yeah, you can. I mean, you can have a field day with all this. I don't even. And so you're gonna have, all right. So you're gonna have some of these sleeves in here. So that's cool. And you said the bulkier Jalen Hurts can be found in the emissive slot. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, so I guess this is for if you want. Okay, it looks like you can do this length. You want to do the 2 because I think this is kind of how Caleb Williams is wearing it this year, like kind of like this. But if you want to do this, okay. Oh, okay, so I get it. So you can do something like this on the left side, but then if you want, you can come over and do this. Okay, yeah, that's tough if you want. So basically, you can have both lengths because the way they did it last year, everyone had to have the short length, but now they're in 2 different slots. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's tough. So if you wanted to, you could do something like might have passed it. Something like that. Okay, that's tough. Okay, so you said emissive slot, it's called? Oh, okay, so this is the bulky one for Jalen. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Tank, you said, quick question. When I launched the game with a mod, even if I do the data delete thing, it says there's a incompatible version. Do you know why? I'm assuming the mod, whatever mod you're launching, has to be up or out of date, or maybe your entire game is out of date. Wait, is there something special about his helmet? Wait, it looks. What does Jackson Dar have on here? What is this? It looks like he's already got kind of the turtleneck on. The Axiom looks awkward if you try to add it to someone different. Oh, so you're saying like people that don't wear it in real life? Yo, is this new? What is this? Wait, that. So you can give him the full turtleneck if you want. Yo, that's low-key kind of tough. Yo, shoot, what the heck? When did we get this? Yo, that's super tough. I've been out of this joint for a minute. And you know, so you can do this if you want, but you don't have to. Okay. Wow, that's tough for Dart. That's a tough look. I forget the dude. I wanted to see who wears like the cropped. Well, actually, we can go right back to the Giants because I think their dude wears the crop joint. Okay, yeah, and that's cold, bro. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff. Yeah, I didn't see any of this, obviously, because I just downloaded it. So, all right, so it looks like they also got a cropped jersey in here, but I don't know how to get it. It's not the flag jacket, but so now I think this is all the hoodies and stuff like that. Okay, that's a big deal. The fact that they've got this little compression joint, that's tough. Well, I was gonna put him in a crop jersey. I don't really know how to, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think it's in this part. Maybe you have to go back to. Is it this? No, it can't be this. It's here somewhere. I saw it. It was in Discord. Henry wears a crop as well? Okay. Did we miss it? Oh, he replaced it. Oh, wow. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere, guys. Oh, okay. So you can wear a really high crop joint. Okay. So, all right. So put that on Derrick Henry. I think I had a dummy franchise started up from last time.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the preseason,
This joint is in week 2.
choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but when I start a new franchise, and I'm literally only doing this to get to the, the Bills Ravens game, whenever I do start point at regular season, this joint crashes. So I have to start in the preseason and then sim it to the regular season for some reason. GM's office.
Here are a player's motivation. This player has a zone ability.
All right, is this how he wears his jersey? All right, that's what y'all tell me to do. I'm gonna rock with it. He don't got an undershirt or nothing. Should I keep the back plate on there or should I take it off? One for keep, one for take it off. You don't got a Ravens back plate? Trying to see all the different designs. It's pretty tough. Crop jerseys are glitched hard, like a shiny texture in game. Orchestra is working to see what may be causing that. Okay, tiebreaker, take it off, bet. I'll check, Tank. Oh, Marvin Harrison? Nah, I've got no... Oh, you're saying, like, is it in the roster? That's a good question. All right, so hold on. So how do we... Let me look at this real quick, because I'm actually curious about this now. So you can go... I think I get what some of y'all were trying to say. So wait, we can do... Hold on, let me look at this real quick. So let me look at this real quick. So I can go. Wait, where were we at? Okay, right here. So you can. Okay, so it's this right here. Why is it? Oh, okay. Compression sleeve T. What is the difference between the two? I guess. Okay, whatever. Okay, so you can do one of these, I guess. Yo, D, what's up? And then do this, I guess. I guess this is the look. I guess this is what we're going for. Check the new quarterback wrist. It's better. Okay. I didn't know that was on here. Oh, like this? Okay. Interesting. All right. Lamar's got his joint. Okay. Oh, my bad. Josh Allen's sleeve is on the right arm. Nah, man, it's the little details. That's all good. Like, he might end up in a thumbnail. You never know, bro. We got to get this stuff right. I don't know. Personally, I like this type of stuff. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. No. Skylar, this is not Cujo's roster. I just went in here and started editing stuff, you know. I think you can, you know what I mean? I think you can do this. You should YN out George Pickens with all the accessories. That's funny. That's funny. So Lamar's got, what does Lamar got on? So, all right, what color shiesty do you put on Lamar, though, is my question. I got the kind of like the pacifier style joint. Doesn't really fit with Lamar, though. You can still see his face. I'm just looking, trying to see all the options. It looks like that's all of them for the hanging. So I'm just a little bit confused. Like, how do I get this? Okay, and then we can do something like, yo, this joint is cold, low-key. Yo, this joint not cold, like, that's crazy. All right, I think I see what y'all were going for. Okay. I think if 2K, oh no, you didn't say I think. Armin said he guarantees. He guarantees, like not even just a think, but he gave a guarantee. I don't know about that. You said, man, I guarantee if sorry, I can't read. Man, I guarantee if 2K, oh no, you can't write. If 2K would NFL licensed football games would have been up there with NBA 2K series in terms of equipment and presentation. I guarantee, on the contrary, if 2K had an NFL football game, it would be loaded with microtransactions. That's the only thing I guarantee. That's the only thing I guarantee, that y'all would be shelling out $500 a year on VC. That's the only thing I'll guarantee if 2K had a football game. All right, so let's switch to the game time joint. I don't know if this is going to work. We got the above the knee all the time joint on, and you're not really supposed to, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I would love to see. So yeah, I'm just a little bit confused. Like, what's up with that compression shirt? Like, what's up with that compression shirt? Because it's like it's not there for everybody. I guess is that I was a little bit confused on what the story was behind that. Made no sense that NFL chose EA of all companies to make a football game instead of having 2K make them one. I don't know, man. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I'm pretty happy with what I got, but I know the console players feel a certain way about that. I can't help you. I can only talk about me and my situation, and I'm glad things are right where they are. Cause yeah, I'm doing good, but y'all know how that goes. Ant says, I respectfully disagree. The NFL is the reason EA can't include a lot of equipment in the game, and the same restrictions will apply to 2K. Okay, so I guess if he's saying that if 2K made a football game, they also, is that what you're saying, Ant? Like you're saying like if 2K made a football game, they also wouldn't have those accessories or things of that nature. If I understood what you were saying correctly. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, there's Lamar. All right. So, wait, I meant to go right here. Just wanted to. Wow. Okay, so yeah, look, got the hoodie, jersey, the pads above the knee, and the joint. It looks funny with his hair, but wow, yeah, look at that. That's cool. That's crazy. All right. Not bad at all. Bad at all. That's Henry. I mean, I don't know about the jersey, but I mean, y'all, is that really how he wears it? I don't think I ever really noticed that, but I mean, hey, if he rocking it, bro, I don't know, bro. I can't call it, man. Got the chain on, that's tough. Let's take a look at Josh. There's Josh. He's got the turtleneck. He's got the undershirt. Okay, we in there. All right, y'all. Let's see what this presentation mod is looking like. If it works. We might have screwed it up. I'm not sure. Could you thug out Cooper DeJean, bro? That's funny, man.
Menu narration set to 100.
My bad, y'all. I just got to make sure Stadium Music's at 0 so I don't get copyright strikes and all that good stuff. What the heck just happened? Okay, there we go. We'll see how this runs. I don't know how it's going to run. Maybe it runs good. Maybe it doesn't. New patch, all that cool stuff. Is that the mod? I think.
On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh, his team fired up and ready for this one.
I think what it is I don't know which presentation we're going to get. I think this should be Monday night, right?
Week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Or is it Sunday night? Sorry guys, gotta adjust the volume for me real quick on my side. Yeah, all right. So I'm not sure. I think we have Sunday night here. Oh, we forgot to turn off home field advantage. It'll be tough to kick.
To this point, who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener.
Okay. Oh, it's Sunday night? Wait, is this game tomorrow night? I thought it was Monday.
The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback.
Wow, you can literally see like
in the prime of his career.
And we all know how talented
what is it called? Like the flak jacket moving.
That's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
First catch for him on.
Oh wow, yeah, this is cool, I think. Look at this. Yeah, he's dripped out, man. That was a cool play too. I thought the pocket developed very clean. Look at Sabo, man, with the gameplay mod. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this when it drops. Yeah, look, he's got the long hair. It's crazy how it's like 3D hair. It literally moves. Look at this. Wow. That's pretty cool. The modder, I got to look back in the Discord. He did a great job on this, man. This is, I mean, this is impressive from everybody. Like, this is really cool stuff, if you ask me. Wow. Hey, Skylar, I was saying the same exact thing, man, about the fans. They're rough, right?
This new season, and it results in a first down. And in motion is Coleman. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read...
Uh-oh, he got the edge.
He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here is
And an overthrow. Okay. Okay, cool. I did not, thanks, Heem. I did not know this game was tomorrow. For some reason, I thought it was Monday night. What? They're going for it? What the?
Anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression,
Sabo said he did impact them going for it on 4th and short, being more aggressive. So let's see what we get here.
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen.
Uh-oh.
That's Coleman. He's going to have the Bills first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
23, sold it.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move.
There it is. We got some pressure that time.
Down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling for a sack.
I want to take a look at this one. Kind of a coverage sack there. Didn't have a lot of space to throw it. Tank, I know some people experimented with adding plays a few years ago. Not sure how that ended up. I would love to see somebody add the tush push.
Second and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced to his right.
Oh goodness.
Takes off.
What a run.
And he'll be very close to
We can't let that happen.
have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Moore going in motion. Third down, it's Allen.
Got him.
Oh, got him again the second time.
Now this time I think they're going to do a field goal or a punt.
A loss of 10 yards.
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Bass's kick
Yeah.
is good.
Happy to hold him to 3.
Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive.
Yeah, you said you can't wait for tomorrow. I'm glad football is back. Yep, it's been the first 2 games didn't disappoint.
Taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 20.
Gonna be a lot of matchups
Place for the drive to start. So the Ravens will
tomorrow.
They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Yeah, Lamar looked crazy.
More exciting guys
Y'all got my Lamar looking crazy. This is a quarterback sweep.
to ever play the position
I should have tried to take that outside.
is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer, and that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this.
Oh
guy
no, I want to run it with Henry. What the heck?
that he presents.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. It's going to be third. They need 1. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read.
Wow.
On an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option and they pick
Housed it off the triple option.
And the key to defending it.
Oh man, yeah, that was tough. Put Henry in motion. I saw them try to read it. They didn't follow me. Look at this. I'm just checking out Lamar, man. Wow. Got the hoodie jersey. And I just housed it with him. It's hard to beat. That's really tough, guys. I really like that.
Option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific.
Oh, this is crazy. What is this
The
about?
defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all.
Are you serious? Like, are you serious?
To take it to the house.
I can tell this is going to be BS all game.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is strong. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So, Greg, here are the Bills. What a year last year. 13-4, beat the Broncos and the Ravens in the playoffs, but once again ran into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing to get them to the big game this time?
Well, I mean, we'd probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. But in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills,
Buffalo's moving in it. They just, their last drive stalled out.
in a
So
generationally great City Chiefs, and one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 25 years at quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they just need, as hard as it is, they just need to continue to chip away. Just continue to go. They can't make Kansas City the boogeyman, because all of a sudden now that starts to get into your head. Continue to win the division, continue to get home playoff games, and if they keep knocking at the door, eventually they're going to get over that hump, because Josh Allen and this roster, they're a Super Bowl contending team. They just got to find a way to get over the hump in the game that matters.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
As soon as he flexed that outside, I got scared.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Got it again.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Now a guy starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Moore going in motion. Here's the first carry from that from Kentucky.
That was low-key on me, right up my gap.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many.
No way. We're not having that nonsense. Yes, sir. Straps.
On the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to give it to Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the
Hold.
field,
That's big.
that is in the area where usually someone was held. They got the guard, Osiris Torrance. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. And in motion is Coleman. Now Allen facing 3rd and long.
That pressure got to him. That was big.
It is incomplete. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is
Getting close to that kick. We just got to time it. Glad they didn't call a penalty on that, though. That would have been crazy.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap. A good
And here we got a tie game because I can't kick.
Now return coming from the 7. Ooh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So on come the Ravens, and Greg, what a story again last year, 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as
A drive like that, we gotta get Henry.
If you're living in the AFC, get
Oh,
over that hump.
who's that? That's Bosa.
Kansas City, it's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question. And I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around, you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we
Gonna run at him again.
Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson.
You good, Lamar? Come on, man, get up. We need you.
Multiple-time MVP winner, so they have a Super Bowl roster. Let's make no mistake about it. They need to just continue to hold serve in the regular season, continue to play for division titles, get as many home playoff games as possible. So when the money's on the line and trips to Super Bowl on the line,
Forward progress.
games to come through Baltimore. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Man, I didn't get forward progress on that. That's yikes.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to
Got it though.
Ravens first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have
So I love to just hit like a play action here.
when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
It's to the right side, but it's going to wind
The
up
dirt ball.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is beaten.
All right, we'll take that into the second.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even at 6 apiece. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins.
Third and 4.
And 4 to go. From the gun, Jackson. And on third down,
What?
incomplete.
Another dirt ball. You got to be kidding me. Oh, I had him too. Hopkins broke him. Dang, that's tough. And look at this. I can't even kick.
We're on the same page on that last pass.
I did not go where I was trying to kick it. Alton, what's good, man? Andrew, you said, when do you think my franchise and one leg sleeves will be out? I answer those questions the same way every time, man. I'm not doing the work, so I'm not going to give any ETA. You know what I mean? Whoever's working on that, whenever they finish up, I know that's work being done, but there's a lot different this year with the franchise, so I'm sure that franchise tool is going to take a while. So, it's just, you know, an assumption, but, you know, I can't wait. Can't wait for it to drop. For sure.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole. But
big sack there.
Sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Got them in a nice third down and long, so just got to watch those seams and Josh running. Got him again. Surprised we're getting to him so easily. But that Ravens defense, that Ravens D-line is no joke, and he's kind of trying to scramble too. Am I going to block? Sheesh. All right, Lamar.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh,
all right, we got to get Derrick Henry going. Let's see what we got here.
has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for.
I might have read that one wrong. Sheesh.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have, well, no, 72 should have blocked this guy. I didn't realize he didn't pick him up. Yeah, they both missed this guy. I know Sabo's done a lot of work on the run game, but yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have tried to run through this guy. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten tackled so far behind.
remain strong on defense. Great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
Just had to get him involved, even if it's not on the ground.
If you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, a quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it.
This is 4 tight ends?
As good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
Here's 3rd and 2.
If my line does what they're supposed to do, this should be a first down. We're too good for this.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
There we go.
He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
And the Ravens first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have.
Yeah, I was definitely going for it if we didn't get it.
On the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got
Backup. See the backup running back spelling in. That's cool.
The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 20. Here's second.
Hit him back with Henry. Little thunder and lightning.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
Oh.
It doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Did he I thought I threw it wrong.
Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
Oh my goodness.
Operate near the sideline. It just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with.
Woo. I was always going to take that shot. That's kind of how I try to handle the 3rd and 1s. Always take a shot, and then if you don't get it, you're still going to go for it. But just blew him right off the line, and oof, I wasn't sure about the free form there, but it looks like I put it where it needed to be. I was trying to put it more like on the corner on the pylon, but better be lucky than good. Chris, you said, Shady, can you upload this roster with your edits so that we can download them? I literally only edited like 2 players, so I would honestly, I would probably just make the edits yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I literally only edited Henry and Josh. So, but Cujo Matty, he's got a great roster that I think's got pretty much everybody edited. So I would definitely check that out.
So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Going for 2 here because I can't kick.
Here's Jackson. Out to his right.
He's gonna run it in.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
I was looking at Andrews, but
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. The Bills offense starting to trot out.
Any slider updated set for the game? I dropped sliders a few days ago. Right now I'm playing. This is not using my slider set. This is using Sabo's gameplay mod, which I prefer, obviously. So whenever you guys see me playing on stream, I'll normally be using that. A big hit in the backfield. Sheesh. But yeah, definitely check out the slider video I dropped the other day. Let me know any feedback you got on it. Oh, I'm really scared of him running right now. Oh, no. That's the scary thing about playing man on Josh Allen. And you want to know what's crazy? I had the linebacker here. Watch this. I press R3 and he goes to run. You see, as soon as he runs up, I press R3 to stop him. But he I guess his matchup released, and that kind of undid my R3, and that let Josh get that huge run. So, yo, Malik, what's good, man?
The guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson.
It's the chunk plays. It's the big runs.
So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be.
I'm there. That's my gap. Oh, how did he get that? How did he get that?
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had
Presto, you said, is your OneDrive unsynced with your Madden? I definitely don't use OneDrive.
That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out.
Not a fan of really anything that, you know, is going to be.
Allen now on second down.
Oh, no way. Oh, he dropped it.
They cannot connect.
Oh, my goodness. Better be lucky than good. What in the world was that throw? There's nothing I can do. And 24 is lucky he lifted up because he should have. Oh, my goodness. He should have lit him up. Woo.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
Get to him. Oh, that's a killer. I should have played sticks on that, if I'm being honest. I should have played sticks. The reason I was a little bit worried to play sticks was because of this. I didn't want him to kind of step up just in case they did this route. I felt like if he's standing here, I don't know. That was bad on me. I really should have played sticks on that. That's my bad.
And it results in a first down.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A little worried about Kincaid here in this slot.
One more time going up top with Allen. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job.
Okay. Josh is doing work right now.
He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ooh, big play.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red.
The Josh Allen mod that I just installed is installed the same way any other mod is. There's other mods that use the franchise tool. I personally don't use any of those. I actually I haven't been using any of those, so I don't have a tutorial or anything like that for those. No way. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Let's go. What were you thinking, Josh? That's a huge stop.
That's a touchdown, and instead they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Ravens offense.
What was I saying? But yeah, if you look at a lot of the face scan modders, a lot of them are just uploading packs now that you just install like any other mod. Oh my goodness, this was so big. And I get it because he thinks he can force this in there, but no, sir. Let's go.
Okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think.
Didn't really want to take a big hit there. I probably should have tried to hit the first on that.
We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow is the best player. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator and Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to.
Let's see if I have time here.
Get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year two? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So,
this is unbelievable, Lamar! Come on! Let's go!
For the moment, there's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result.
Wait, what? Bro, what? I didn't even see this. No. Oh, crap. I didn't even see the flag. All right, well, crap. Hold Henry in the block here.
Now it's Jackson.
Well,
Rolling to the left.
all right, what I was looking for wasn't there, so
key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go.
we got 3 timeouts. We can get in field goal range, but I don't think I'm going to make the field goal.
But he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Jackson now on second down.
What the? All right, D-Hop, aura farming. Come on, bro.
First down. It will be a gain of 8. Jackson now. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down. Jackson. Open man.
Dang, that sucks. Let's take a timeout.
Whistle him down, but
Juju, you said Hasebo said when the gameplay mod will go live, can't do it with the Robo QB stuff anymore. No, he is not, and I'm not Sabo, so I cannot answer when his mod comes out. As I've said multiple times, I did drop a slider set. Feel free to try that until the mod comes out, or become a Discord booster. That's a pick. Oh, I didn't really want to throw that. That was on me.
when it falls in
I really want a touchdown here because I'm not going to make the field goal. So that's why if you guys see me being really aggressive, that's why. So I'm not going to make the field goal.
to the air one more time with Jackson. This one complete.
I'll take another timeout there.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, man. Okay. I didn't realize it was third down. This is going to be a crazy route, but I'm going to try it if I get the time. Nope, they blitzed.
On 3rd and 2.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Well,
Quan Jones taking
After the touchdown comes off the board.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On fourth down, it's Tyler.
I mean, this is BS.
Baltimore field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt.
What is the game plan here? Like, no way. No way.
That one is good. And the Ravens can tack on 3 more, extending the lead late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
Oh, that's the Fox theme.
Day we've been working towards all summer.
Oh, okay, so one of the mods is working. Something's working.
So without further ado, let's roll.
I hope we don't get a
Our tour around the NFL starts now.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I am going to skip this just because I don't want to get a copyright strike. That seems like a copyright strike waiting to happen.
All right, Scott, thank you.
But that was cool.
Drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the
Get this joint started with Henry.
We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchdown. But the 35-yard line,
Ball forward.
Does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5,
God, this dude just got thrown out of the way. That's funny. Remind me, y'all. Let me get a thumbnail off real quick. Get a thumbnail off real quick. There we go.
it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in?
Don't fumble, Lamar. Don't fumble. It's 100 yards rushing for Lamar. And it would have been much more if that touchdown doesn't get called back, but happens.
So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting...
I'll watch what this left corner does.
So happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best...
I was going to take a shot if he was playing in the flat. He wasn't.
You know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop.
Oh, I just didn't have time to set my feet and throw that. That sucks.
I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If the game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew.
I'm going to audible this. I just want flowers right here.
More similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow.
Ouch.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. On play action, here's Jackson. Was incomplete. Humphrey
Dang.
standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones,
All right, can we do it again?
you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
This is kind of crazy.
Harm's way.
I think we got it. Yes, sir.
He is 2
Woo.
for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their
My bad, guys. I always turn home field advantage off. I just forgot.
The advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure.
Like, I just don't think that's realistic. That's my only problem. Like,
They're able to do that here. They
if this was realistic, like, is there a stadium that like kickers are kicking a significantly lower percent at? I don't think so.
right around the 25-yard line.
But I haven't researched that, so I don't know.
The rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so
A 2-touchdown lead on
now gotta get that rally
Buffalo
going.
after a critical interception from Josh.
Now
I'm here.
they'll set up the
I don't know if y'all saw that. I let him catch the ball. I don't know if y'all saw that. I saw that the whole way. Let him move off him. Let him catch it. Conservative tackle. Wrap him up. Love it.
They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Just gotta watch Josh's legs. It's the only
Throw here for
thing that's hurting us right now is his legs.
second down, gonna be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
Oh
It's really
no.
translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. What a
That's big.
letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
I'm just shocked he caught it.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup 10. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the
Offsides.
defenders to jump?
Yo, what's up, Space?
So a lot of options on the
Playing
table.
man here. A little nervous about that with Josh.
Moore going in motion. They'll run with Cook.
Nice.
Down about the 33-yard line.
Second down and 4.
On Smith. There to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll
second
work
down.
now on 2nd and 4.
Ravens 33-yard.
Finally decided on the PC you're gonna build. Nice. 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 Nice.
So keep it on the ground.
Oh, can't let him get the edge, but what a tackle. Great pursuit. Oh my God.
And after that short run, puts them a little
That
bit
was
closer to the
huge.
first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Shady.
You got him again.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front.
What are they gonna do? Okay, they're gonna go for it.
It'll bring up 4th
I'm gonna
down.
blitz.
It's 4th down.
Gonna throw. Ah,
It's slant into the hands of Shakir. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throwing now, Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt
playing cover 3. You just don't get there in time. That's just, you know what I mean? This is all that is. Cover 3, you just don't get there. That's tough.
Important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role.
Hey, you said use CNR's realistic gameplay mod. I have to admit, you can really see the difference. With Sable's mod, I'm jealous. It's so smooth. Well, hopefully, you know, hopefully, you know, we get that out released very soon. Dang it. That sucks.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time
I haven't really messed with gameplay mods with significant differences. Have you seen Shady that makes you use it? I don't want to be rude. I don't really get into that. Like, I recommend playing the game and then watching the modded gameplay. And what I mean by that is it's apparent. Like, there's nothing, there's no part of the game that, like, so it's just easier to explain that way, right? Like, what I mean is literally the change log for Sable's mod is like literally like, you know, a giant page is what I'm saying. So it's hard to really say what it changes. It changes. There's not a single aspect of this game that it doesn't change. So it's easier to just play the game. And then if you're playing without mods, come on, man, what the heck? If you're playing without mods, you're going to see everything, right? The run game is sus is the phrase I'll use. Sometimes quarterbacks, especially if you're not using a slider set, can be way too inaccurate. Which this addresses, you know, just the CPU quarterback being just, you know, a little bit more natural. Hey, they were just kicking my butt on that drive. I couldn't even get a playoff. Crap. All right, I miskicked that, but we should be fine. But yeah, if you've played any significant amount of Madden 26 or any Madden game, really, the typical issues with the run game, whether it's the user side being too easy, the CPU not being good, you'll see a really quick difference as soon as you put one of the mods on, if that makes sense. Even from the way the players run, having better pathing, not running into their linemen when they're trying to get through the hole, right? You know, that's part of it too. That's big. If we could get a stop here, that would be huge, but I'm not super confident I can.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
And we got no pressure on the blitz, literally. No pressure on the blitz. And we blitzed our safety, so he ran right by us. That's a killer. Take it into the third. If we can keep them out of the end zone here, that would be clutch.
Sunday night primetime continues after this. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's complete to Coleman.
I actually knocked him forward a little bit there.
Not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Just don't want them to get the edge.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He stopped at the 11, but
Big run for them.
a first down.
Not much I can do about that.
They are getting close.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
Unbelievable.
So elusive. He can
Can't play man against them.
plank it in, but his guys are set up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts it up, and it's caught. Elijah Moore.
Dang.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is a part of the
Nothing you can do about that drive. That was tough.
quarterback as a runner.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been experiencing fewer crashes lately. I played 3 full games without a single issue. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not sure. I normally crash at some point during my 2nd game. Dang. Almost had that crap. So we'll see how we do if we crash on this one. Oh, Luis said, I don't know what it is about this year, but the CPU be running my wide receivers routes for them. Yeah, it can be tight sometimes.
Remaining time. And no chance
Well,
to return this one.
let them back in the game, so
4 touchback. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Oh, you said I finally had the opportunity to do the mods for Madden, and I keep getting a crash dump. I do not know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what a crash dump is. Is it like an error?
From the gun.
Goodness, they're blitzing me.
Open man, that's Flowers.
That was a good play. What's a crash dump? Like, is it like an error that pops up?
Losing 46-yard line.
I think there was someone in the chat earlier. I think it was Skylar who was saying the exact same thing.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins.
I don't want to go too fast here. It's not like time is a huge thing, but I just want to make sure I score on this drive.
Here's Henry. And he is not
As soon as I say that, we get stopped.
but it will set up. They'll run here with Hill.
You said when you attempt to turn the game on, the game shuts off and gives an error report stating the game has crashed. Okay, is it doing that when you go to launch through the EA app, or is it doing that when you go to launch through the, what do you call it? The, you know, the mod manager. Come on, Henry! Let's go!
Zone, but they're going to be set up at
I'm trying to hurry up. I'm trying to hurry up. Go, go, go.
They get 20.
They won't let me hurry up. Come on. There we go.
Just like that. It's
Yep, I want to run again. Wait, what's... Should I try and throw it? Oh my god, they don't have anyone on...
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the end zone there, but it
Bro, what? That's the inaccuracy from Lamar's literally killing me.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Hill
There it is.
will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come.
This is ridiculous, if I'm being honest. think I hit it though.
The kick
That was a big drive.
and the Ravens will go up by 7.
Yeah, Alton, I haven't seen that before. Now have you tried updating your SDK? Is it asking for an SDK update?
Here in this fourth quarter, the tie
Oh my God, did I really just do
See
that?
what happens on this kickoff. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
He'll step up and
I really want to try and force this guy to fumble because he's running so much. I just...
Downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job.
I'm actually going to audible out of that.
There's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
These offense is really coming alive in the second half.
out the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On first down, it's Allen. That's to the left side.
Can't stop him.
Kincaid.
It doesn't ask you to run an SDK. If it's not asking you for an SDK update, you should be good.
From the 25.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any issue like that.
From the gun, got it down.
Pick.
Here's a shot.
Dang.
Toward the end zone.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done.
I don't know why, but whenever I make a tutorial or something like that, everything works perfectly for me. But I always have a group of people that just for whatever reason can't get something working. And I had a few people in the chat tonight that that seem to have run into certain issues. I don't know if it's like hardware configuration. I don't know. It shouldn't be anything like that, but it's crazy because I've actually installed mods twice on 2 different computers and I haven't had any issues. Everything's been butter smooth. So I'm not sure what it could be.
First and goal.
I'm really nervous about them getting in the end zone here because I do not want to have to kick a game-winning field goal with this nonsense.
They'll go play action here with Allen.
Get him. Oh,
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and
I'm sticking with the zone.
Throwing again. It's Allen.
I know I'm going to give up that nonsense, but I don't have a choice.
And bring up 3rd down. Allen gonna throw again. This one caught at the 4. And a good job here.
Oh God! All right, they're going for it.
Let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is caught on 4th and goal.
What?
Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. A huge
First of all, I thought he was going to throw it to the flat, but this dude is literally standing right in front of him. What is this? Yo, this guy sold the game. Unless he's trying to cover this guy, I think. But Allen he could have thrown it anywhere. He could have thrown it to the flat. He could have thrown it to here. He just he chooses the hardest one. And I'm thinking this guy is going to react, and he doesn't. And there's the game.
now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your
Dang,
team a
I want to
chance?
block one so bad.
Extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
Life of a Lobster. You said, Alden, try to delete the DApp DLL in your Madden directory. Yeah, try that, see if it works. Life of a Lobster, have you had a similar issue? I've never heard of that or that file before.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive.
And this guy is literally in the backfield the moment I snap the ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, listen. The way this defense is going, bro, I ain't trying to. Oh my God.
Taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
I'm literally speechless.
Before you become a runner.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Now, 2nd and 4.
Life of a Lobster, where did you find that out? Like, did you find that in the Discord?
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. A run with Hook. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
That's a killer.
All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Hook. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second.
Saw it in troubleshooting help. Okay, that's good to know. I'll send people there if anyone else has that issue. He runs right up the middle. That's the game.
And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Now, if I pass commit here, can I let them score?
Here's Cook. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. As his kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7.
Any news on when Sabo will drop his gameplay mod? Nope. As I've said before on the stream, I'm not Sabo, so I can't say when, you know, his work is going to be done. Hope it's soon, but for the record, you can be a Discord booster or whatever. That's a way to access it. Try to let people know I don't have special access to the mod. Just literally go in the Discord and be a booster. But other than that, I'm sure. Oh my God, why?
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They'll drop to throw.
Oh my God,
Out to his right.
can't outrun this guy.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays.
I don't even think I can get it. I don't even think I can get it
Breaking it up another notch.
to the end zone from here.
And long. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
GG.
The end zone shot of the final play.
Kind of choked. I can't lie. I kind of choked.
This one will come to an
Kind of choked.
They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the
That touchdown was a killer.
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
All right, I'm gonna let this run. I am genuinely curious if I'm gonna get a copyright strike because of this song. No, it's a mod, dude. I'm just really curious what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna mute that. But it ran for a little bit. That's a really cool mod, and I'll definitely showcase it or talk about it. But I don't think that's gonna work for the stream, if I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm gonna switch that out for my copyright safe track, and I'll see if it causes any issues. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop trucking people because it literally has caused me to fumble a few times. That was a pivotal fumble right there. Let's take a look at the stats. Josh was 27-34, 79%. Woo, he looked like he looked like all Madden right there with the Robo QB. Cook, 18 of 107. It's a big game. Allen, 5 for 74. It's another big game. These dudes were pretty much in that second half, came out a little bit crazy. On defense, I got 3 sacks. That's cool. And an interception. No forced fumbles or anything like that. And man, just when it counted, I couldn't do anything. 95 for 195 rating, but 18 to 27, 164 yards, 66 completion percentage. Henry, maybe I should have stuck with him a little bit more. I should have stuck with the run, but man, you think about the fumble, you think about the touchdown we had called back. That hurts. Sheesh. What did their defense do? Didn't throw a pick or anything like that. They had 3 sacks, so both had 3 sacks, but they had that forced fumble recovery, which ended up being super clutch. But yeah, I mean, they outscored me 24-10 in the second half. Oh no, sorry, 28-10 in the second half. So and I had here's a list of all the mods I was using. I had all of the presentation mods on, but I don't know if any of them took effect. I'm genuinely kind of confused by that because this was a Sunday night game. Oh, Sabo just dropped a update to the gameplay mod. Yeah, what I was talking about when people say, what does the gameplay mod do? As you guys can see by the changelog, a lot. This is the changelog. So this is the release changelog. So, you know, it's a lot. It's hard to talk through, but I try to showcase it as best as I can with the gameplay. Yeah, so that's a lot of the different stuff there. As far as the presentation mods, I don't really know how you're supposed to use them. So this was WeMaster's music mod, but that definitely went into effect because we heard it, I think. But then we had the Fox presentation mod. Oh, I think it was the Fox presentation mod. Yeah, I gotta go in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up different games at different times with only the one mod available and see what happens, because I don't know which presentation is being replaced, if that makes sense. I don't think you're supposed to use these at the same time though. But I'll ask in the Discord just so I can get a clear presentation. Because when I make a video and I include all these, I want to make sure I can tell people like exactly how to use these. I'm actually not sure myself. Does he have a... I love how the very first question in the thread is someone asking. And then the reaction from this guy is just try it, dude. Like, why don't you just answer the question if you know the answer? I can't stand people like that. Sorry, I don't mean to put the dude on blast, but it's like... Okay, so I guess you're not supposed to use them at the same time. Okay, yeah, just trying to read to understand that. All right, so yeah, so as far as the presentation mods go, you're only supposed to, yeah, like I said, guys, some of this stuff, I tell you guys all the time, like y'all be running into issues, I be running into issues, I don't even be knowing. I just have to, you know, do the same thing you guys got to do, try to read to understand, make sure that I'm telling you guys the right things to do. So as far as the presentation mods, you guys noticed I had the Fox had a higher priority over CBS, so that's why we were hearing Fox music. But for the moral of the story, between the presentation mods, you're only going to want to use one at a time, if that makes sense. Now, I did have the Monday Night Football one on there as well. I'm assuming that's only going to impact Monday night games, because I didn't see anything from... as far as from a Monday night aspect here. I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, and it had priority over it. So yeah, I just, for now, I think moral of the story, whenever you're going to load one of these four, and definitely the bottom three, you're probably just going to want to only use one. When I get off stream, I'm going to test the Monday night one and try to see, does this show up even though I have the other ones off? Because maybe you can use two at a time, but you can't use them all, because this one should, in theory, only impact the game if you're playing it on Monday night, because that's got its own separate presentation. Thursday night's got its own separate presentation, so we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, guys, I'm going to call it there. That was a fun game. Good to, you know, kind of preview Sabo's gameplay mod, see how it's playing. I know, you know, a lot of you guys can't wait for it to come out. So yeah, when that happens, I'm sure that'll be really cool. You guys know I'll definitely be covering it to let everybody know, because literally all day, every day, getting nonstop questions about where and when can we get the gameplay mod. Obviously it's in the Discord, and it'll be in the Discord once it's out for everybody. Try to be very clear, I don't have any type of special access to it or anything. If you want to use the mod right now, you can literally be a Discord booster, support the Madden modding community Discord, get access to that and all that cool stuff. But that's obviously your personal thing. Also, should note, I don't have any affiliation with that I'm just supporting. I know how hard those guys work. I try to let you guys, know and be transparent, whenever. I just don't want anyone being like, oh, Shady told me to go do this. I'm just letting you guys know. Get a lot of questions about the mod. That's how you get the mod. I'm sure it'll be out to the public eventually, whenever, Sabo feels like it's ready. But other than that, guys, thanks for all the support on the channel. Catch you on next. Peace.